My apologies. I fucked that one up. I'm losing my touch, like I said. That's why I'm like... I don't know. I kind of just want to get... I feel like we've had enough of Black Desert, you know what I mean? Kind of want to just get it over with. Get it up and over roots with. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where I really want to do all of the maps in the series, right? But some of them are definitely not as good as the other ones. And I was really tempted to skip this one and skip Canopy Carnage. Those are my two least favorites. But then I wouldn't be the whole series, right? Also, if I do get to Nightmare Realm, that's a whole other thing in itself. I could, but then how are people going to find me under the tags Impossible Game and Challenges? I'm just giving up SEO, you know? It's no good. There's a gas spawner. Can I just take this guy out? That's right. I think people are often going to go and search on the tag game. Because I want to see a game. Let me search on the word game. That should give me games. This works a lot better than the shit I was trying to do. There's also a bunch of iron ore. As long as guys don't spawn. Ooh! Gas shots can break moss stone, apparently. Let me get you. Okay, let's do this fast then. There we go. Problem solved. One more guy on the other side. Let's go get you. I'll dig to this one, I think. Yeah, so there's these weird, like, obsidian pillars. And just kind of over there somewhere, there's a wool. You can see that there's the turbo boxes everywhere. And the other wolves in this mystery fun fortress here. We can probably bridge to it and skip a decent amount of the challenges. As long as I take out all the ghast spawners. If there's ghasts, then bridging is not a great idea. Alright, take this out. There we go. Okay. So next is, I'm going to make a... We should be good. Let's get some torches up here. So I'm going to make a bridge this way. There are guys in that little alcove. Oop, I ate bread. I did not mean to eat the bread. I guess that's what I get for having the bread next to my torches. Yeah, so I'm trying to get to this scary fortress. There is a ghast spawner on top of it, which is, you know, slightly concerning. Also, let's get some more bread on the hotbar. Why is my mouse spawning down there? It gets really weird with mouse placement sometimes, and I don't really know why. Like when I hit E to open the E inventory, you know, it's supposed to put my mouse in the middle of the screen, but it's putting it down here. I guess we'll just deal with it. 2, 3, 4. We're still not activating the ghasts yet, which is good, but getting closer to. There, okay, that one's active. Let me swap to cobbled stones, which are impervious to gas shots. There's a guy. I could drop TNT on the spawner. I also could just miss every shot because I'm not good. That's another possibility. Can you get over here where I can see you? How far away is this dude? Why can't I hit him? Ow. I think I might be out of arrows. No, I've got 2. Can I bridge? Oh, there's another one now. Okay. Tactical retreat. I'm going to grab a TNT and a pressure plate and see if I can blow up the spawner that way. I usually don't mind the slower pace of this older version, because I mean, there's no sprinting and stuff. But definitely when I'm just doing like run back and forth, grab a thing, run back, it definitely gets annoying. So it doesn't seem like it, but I think that was a decent amount of progress there. In that we now have a way in, and we have a decent amount of bridge built. Ladders would probably be a good idea here. Or I could just like YOLO in and hope that... I mean, it's not going to be 38 slabs below me, so that is enough. It's just a matter of having to, you know, build at that angle. But ladders have their own problems in that the ghasts can blow up the ladders, so you can't win either way, really. I'm just going to destroy this for additional cobblestones. That's plenty. We're good on torches still. I'll grab some more pork chops. I'll go and eat that bread. But I'm getting the impression we're going to need a lot of cobblestone for bridging. I think I'm not going to use obsidian for bridging because if I misplace it, it'll take forever to fix. Even though obsidian would be impervious to ghast shots, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, turn this into slabs. There we go. And let's see, more arrows. That's going to be in this one. For all the good I'm getting out of them, but I can't shoot anything. Let's see. Gotta get more pork chops. And TNT. Plenty of that. And a pressure plate to activate it. Alright. Now we slowly walk back. Let's go. I don't think I have enough like booster rails to make like a fun roller coaster to get there. But that would be really fun. I always seem to go past this lava flow, which is super dangerous. Let me just like block that off. There we go. I think that all the little bumps along the top of this thing are just spawners. And I don't remember if this weird structure is anything of particular importance. I guess we could check it out, but I have a feeling it's not important. So if I rush in and get above the ghast spawner before it spawns mini, maybe I can just sort of blow it up. There is a chest right next to it. There's also a couple of them. Now that there's a chest in the mix, I'm not sure if I want to blow it up. don't know if I want to blow the chest up, you know? It might have stuff in it. I could probably get to that central tower thing. Oop, guys are shooting me though. Maybe not. Oh, I see. Okay, so on this like upper lip, there's also spawners here. There's a lot of them. Okay, that makes sense. I could do the piston thing. I could go get a piston to do that. Ow. But I have to go back again and get a piston out. That's a lot of effort. Get down here. They seem to spawn relatively slowly, at least. If one of those guys hits me from like an angle, though, I definitely would be in bad shape because I'd be dead. So perhaps I should be being a little more careful. There, I got a hit. Yeah, I really don't want a lot of these guys spawning. That's really when I get into trouble. There we go. So again, to destroy the spawner plan is a better plan than whatever I'm doing. But in theory, this is easier. It's not. This is harder. But it feels like it ought to be easier because I don't have to do extra work. But it's really one of those where I'm doing more work in order to be lazy. It's advanced laziness, where you do more work. Okay. Let those guys drop down. Let me get more torches on my hotbar there. Get rid of this dude. Because I could make it onto that little platform. But I wouldn't have a way back yet. Okay, take out that. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Pork chop time. Let's pull another one on the hotbar. Light this up. Let's go for it. There are railings, so since I can't jump, in theory, I won't get knocked over the edge. Whether that's true, you know, we'll have to see. I'm taking a few hits. Might die. Eat the bork. That kind of worked. Like, not a great plan, but I mean, there was a concept there. I'm gonna die, I think. There's a guy behind me. I should be able to get back there and keep doing that, though. Oh, oh. I hit the full screen button by mistake and de-full screened it. There we go. So let me suit back up, and more Bork chops, but I think we're pretty much good to just kind of keep going if I can get all those things back, which I think I can. As long as I don't take more than 5 minutes to get in there, which shouldn't be. I'm getting the impression that I'm not really attempting this like the correct way. I think this is sort of unintended. But like I'm thinking that the reason that there's this ring of skeletons up top is to prevent you from trying to go in over the top and sort of force you to actually go through the dungeon and do the dungeon. But like, I don't want to do that. Fuck that. I want to go over the top and cheese it. So let's see if we can recover those things. Especially the torches. There's a skeleton. There's some torches. I already have pants on. Good. All right. Give me all this stuff. I think I've got... There's more torches. I think I did pretty good on recovery. Bunch of skeletons retreat. Decent shape, I think. Go this way. Ooh, the skeletons also are spawning like on the side, like over the side. So doing this should help clear, if I do have to go down to the main bit of the dungeon, should help clear that. Alright, guy spawning, retreat. I want to get my hotbar in order, but I don't really, this is maybe not the time for inventory management. I do think I got everything back though. Get some torches up there. I'll kill. Let me when I kill you. Some there. I think this is Kirby Planet Robobot. No, this is Kerbo Forgotten Land, I believe. It's Kerbo. It's something Kerbo in it. I'm gonna say Planet Robobot. Oop. There we go. Let me go back around to the other side. I'm not quite... There's not enough room for just circling this thing to make the skeletons despawn, unfortunately. But we can manage them. I do seem to have not gotten my arrows back. It is the, I honestly kind of could see it. If only there was a way I could get more arrows. Oh, I saw a gas just like right here. The gases are really not great because they destroy all the torches I place, so I'm like making negative progress, you know? Yeah, look at all these guys. Good God. Oop, I think I might be dead. We're in trouble. I'm gonna try to put down as many torches as I can. I think all that stuff's gone. That's fine. The problem there was I didn't recover my arrows. I got a lot of stuff back, but I didn't get the arrows back. That was why I don't want to do the dungeon the correct way. Why I want to cheese it. It's because it sucks balls. I guess I could go around destroying all the spawners instead of just lighting them up. Let's bring 2 swords. No, let's not use our only diamond pickaxe. Let's make an iron one. So that is absolutely correct. We'll do a... Oh, I did lose a bunch of slabs though. That sucks. I only got one stack of cobbled stones. We'll get that. Make stack of... We'll make sandstone slabs. And this is why I left an extra bow in here, was to immediately be stocked back up. And we'll get some more pork chops. There we go. Alright, let's go for it again. I'm gonna keep trying to do the same stupid strategy. We'll see if it works this time. The top layer should, in theory, be a lot safer now. Because not only have I lit it up, but all the skeletons that were there should have despawned. Because I was far enough away. There will still be the ghasts, though. And like I was saying, the ghasts can destroy my torches, so I make, like, negative progress, which is, you know, not great. I did also get a tiny bit of light in the dungeon itself, but I don't think enough to really matter, so whatever. I'm wondering if I want to actually spend the time breaking all the skeleton spawners. I don't want to, but it's probably a good idea. Yeah, you can see on the right side where I fell into the dungeon and lit up a tiny, tiny piece of it. I want to say that the wool is in this central thing, like at the top on the inside. I'm close enough to having finished this, I can just kind of do this. There we go. Here's some skeleton bones and stuff. Now I know there's gas sponge below me. Oh, there's definitely one in here, don't worry. I know this one. Because it sucks. Yeah, but it takes so long to break these things. Also, in theory, I could make like the best skeleton arrow farm trap thing in the universe, so I'm gonna leave these alive, as stupid as that is. Tell me if you see a chest just kind of on the floor, because that's where the other one is. Just like on the floor in the wasteland out there somewhere. The thing is, I think that the only thing in this map I would need the greatest skeleton spawner arrow trap ever is this dungeon. So if I built the trap thing, I would no longer need it. You know what I mean? It's a classic catch-22. I want to make a little pathway here. And ideally, reach this thing in the middle. That's what I was saying about, like, laziness that takes more effort. I think there's an argument that not trying to cheese this would have been faster and easier than trying to cheese it like this. But, like, I don't respect this map enough to want to play it legitimately. I want to cheese it, you know? Alright, let's crack in here and see what's going on. Ah, it's horrible. Okay. Good. What's the play here? Can I kill that guy? Oh, they're spawning above. That makes sense. Also, there's a guy here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is up full goers. Ow. I just took that. I didn't even try to dodge that. I just took that to the face. Get down here. Let me kill you. Get your ass down here. There's one. There's two. There we go. Relight this because he destroyed some of them. We could go up and over the tower and the roots. Up and over both of them at the same time. They said it wasn't possible. I would kind of like to go in the tower just to see what the fuck's happening in there. But it seems like a horrible place to be. I can't because I pronounce his name wrong and I sound like an idiot. Okay, well, there's a little platform here. I assume that's because this is a turbo spawner. Yes. Because I always want to read it like Apollo. Like the god Apollo, but like without the A. But I know that's wrong. I am aware that's not correct. But I want to read it that way. Let me take out these. Nothing good's gonna come of having all this shit. I know it's like Pollo. That's not great, but it's like that. That's closer than Paulo. I know that one. But I can't read those letters in that order and not think of just the word Apollo minus the A. And it trips me up every time because I'm, once again, stupid. Hey, I am also, so that's fair. This dungeon has not been the kindest, although I am not doing it correctly at all, so there is that. Oh, I thought that one was broken already, and I looked away. I don't know why spawners take so long to break. In newer versions of the game, they don't take quite so long. I think I've run out of music as well. Nope, we're good. So the other thing is about spending so long breaking the spawner is that now there's been time for just a shitload of stuff to spawn from it. It's all going to be down there. So I kind of want to like lure it away. Look at all that junk. I don't want to deal with that. I have no control over when it burns plays, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, because you know I would play, just every song would be it burns. How did that guy spawn? I fully lit up all that shit. Let's take that out. This would be a fantastic place to drop a TNT, wouldn't it? Because it would just take all these jerks out. Although it looks like there's a pit there. Most of them are in the pit, so could be worse. Also, it looks like the dungeon might continue this way. So maybe we can just skip some of it. It could be this chest. It could be this one. I bet there's a stick in it. I bet it's one stick. It's a little funny haha moment. I also think I need to block off that entrance before I can actually progress in this room. Let's do that. You're right, it'll be a stick and a pork chop, so I can craft a pork chop torch. I like as well that there's enough ghasts now that they're like the ghast sounds are all clipping into each other, and it's just a real train wreck. Hey, there's a spider. So this room is probably going to be a copy of the other room, which means it's going to have a turbo spawner in it. You know what I need here is sand. That sounds like a fantastic plan. There's the chest. Oh yeah, it's just a bunch of random bullshit. It's nothing helpful. That's what you wanted, right? Was a bunch of random bullshit. So true. I think that's fair, yeah. I didn't really mean to put that there. You know what, though? If I were to continue to bridge at this height, I could get in that other room and knock out the turbo spawner in it. So we do a little bit of this action, go through here. And now we're right here at the turbo spawner. There's a spider. And I can very slowly take this one out. So once I take out all the turbo spawners, then we do the next step of the plan. The next step is currently undecided, but I'm sure it'll be great. Now take that out and replace it with a slab and make that a stone. And then that should be a slab. Let's get some torches up like this. Take these, put one there. Take these out. Yeah, I think there's just like 100,000 ghasts outside, which will make it interesting to try to leave with the wool. This might be a situation where I want to get the wool, like get a path to it, but not collect it yet. And before collecting it, just like do a run back just to despawn everything. Speaking of a run back though, let me just check something. What's through that wall? Okay, there's obsidian through that wall. Is there stuff behind the obsidian? Yes. Okay, so there is more dungeon through there as well. Presumably there's a way to it without just punching through, but I'm not convinced that the way to it without punching through will be easier or more fun than just punching through. Oh, this turbo spawner is at a different height. That's interesting. Let's start taking it out. I can't hear the music over the gas noises. But yeah, so as far as the junkbot stuff is concerned, I've got the hammer pulley and stuff ready to test out, but I couldn't test it today because so true. I couldn't test it today because a lot of the super glue was still drying. That's how you know it's a good robot also, is that several of the important parts are held together with super glue. If it does swing the hammer, then that's fantastic. Like, I don't even want it to swing like hard to where it could actually do damage. I just want it to be able to move the hammer under its own power. If it does, that's great, right? And if it doesn't, then that's a sign of like, okay, well, the motors I have managed to acquire for this simply cannot do the job I'm asking them to do. So I'm gonna go with plan B, which is to just bring an RC car. I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't work, so I can just go with plan B. Because it's taken a lot of effort to get this far. So it's the kind of thing where I'm having a lot of fun with the project, but it's also kind of starting to overstay its welcome a little bit. Kind of like this map, actually. Okay, that room's different. There's not a turbo spawner. It's just a guy. Oh, you know what that is? It's a skeleton spawner on top of a turbo spawner. For reasons unknown to me. So I need to get in there. Take out the skeleton spawner. Let's do it. And then take out the turbo spawner also. There is, I mentioned before, there's a bug where if you break a spawner next to a spawner, or if you break a block next to a spawner, it can spawn a guy there even if it's well lit. I think it's something to do with it not, like it not realizing it's lit. So I am a little concerned as I take this apart that a guy will just spawn on top of me. Which would be really funny. But I don't think, and I might be wrong, I don't think it happens with transparent blocks like mob spawners themselves, because the game knows that that tile's lit because it's transparent. I think it only happens with blocks that are fully opaque. So, you know, internally the game's like, okay, this block has a light level of 0 because it's inside a block. And then you break the block, and then there's like one frame where it has light level 0, but there's no block there because I just broke it. So like breaking those ones on the top, that was really dangerous. I think that's how the bug works. I'm not sure. That's just like what my guess is. Like if I had made something that had that bug, that would be why it does that. Alright, knock that out, and then we can bridge to here. Give me my torch back. And then this is the room that we entered initially. Oop, that was a very lucky last-minute block placement there. If I had fallen down there, I'm dead for sure. They can see me through the window. And there are indeed a lot of guys, it would appear. Yeah, there's quite a number. Let's do this as well. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, so I can get out through there. That's good. So what do you think? Try to fight through the mess at the bottom, or do we just say fuck it and punch through the obsidian? I can't tell which side would have an entrance. Let's put a block there so that's not as dangerous. I'm kind of thinking punch through the obsidian. It's going to take forever. I think also there's a guy like right behind this, so it could be a spider, and if it's a spider, that'd be great, because he wouldn't fit through. If it's a skeleton, that's less great, because he would immediately shoot me. If it's a zombie, that's fine, he won't fit through. And if it's a creeper, that's fine, because I can back away from him, he won't go off. What else could it be? I guess if it's a ghast, we're in bad shape. I'm hearing a lot of spider noises, though. So I'm kind of predicting spider. I like those odds. I should have brought the diamond pickaxe though, but I was worried that I was going to die and lose it. So I didn't do that. Oh, there's a little bit of everything in there. You'd love to see it. Let's fill that in, and then knock this one out. And then I can kind of force my way in by taking them both out at the same time. Isn't there like a new Minecraft update with like happy ghasts or something? Is that a thing? That's fair. I saw like a picture, like I saw like a meme where the punchline was like, "This ghast is happy," and I guess someone could have just made that, but it seemed like it meant something. So if I take this out, that'll free up the floodgates and just let these guys come through. Get some torches down. Okay, so there's 3 chests there. There's a skeleton there. Now there's not. Let's get some pork chops on the hotbar. And block all this in so I don't fall down and die. Okay. And block that over so the spiders can't get through. And get some slabs so I can ascend. Take this out. What do you think? Is this gonna be 3 chests full of bullshit? Holy shit, cheap viewers. Wow. Just in time too to see me open my 3 chests full of bullshit. I mean, there's stuff, but I don't need it. Stuff, but I don't need it. Ooh! We have found something. So as mentioned, I think what I'm going to do is just leave and not even try to take the wool, because there's 100,000 ghasts. So there's 0 chance I escape alive with the wool. I will take all this stuff though. Let's try to leave. This is stupid. I hope that was as loud for you guys as that was on my side. Because holy fucking shit, that was loud. Oh, I'm in a hole. I would rather not be. There we go. So I guess I could have made it out alive with the wool, but you see why I was hesitant. Because there was fucking 300,000 dudes trying to kill me. So what I'm going to do now is empty my inventory and run in again. Well, mostly empty, you know, keep a couple things like pickaxe, a sword. But run in again, grab the stuff, run out again. Wabamo. Oh, I got my TNTs. I either got my TNTs back or they're just 2 different TNTs. Yeah, I bet. That was a racket. Okay, we'll get some pork chops on the hotbar, put some coal away. Mushroom. Netherrack, 1 sandstone. We'd been that was yeah, we'd been hearing all the ghasts from the inside, so we knew there was some shit going on. I have a chest just for saddles, I think. Yeah, there it is. There we go. And then flints. And that looks good. Let's head back. So it's gonna be real quick. Get in, get out. Also, I'm definitely not going to go collect that chest that was at the entrance that I was worried about blowing up if I blew up that gas spawner. So I totally could have just blown it up Oh well. I'm surprised that, like, the whole dungeon's not layered with obsidian. Like, where I was able to crack in from the side. I'm surprised I was able to do that. Because it seems like John really does not want you doing that. But hey, fair enough. Let's get the torches back down that got blown up. Because I don't want guys to spawn on this bridge. That'd be a pain in the ass. I like you can see over on the left where I fell down and sort of very vaguely tried to light up the area just like a little bit. Okay, so now we want to go quickly. And I've run out of music, but that's fine. This will be in silence. Well, there's one ghast. I am going to take the whole chest full of red wool. That is what's going to happen. If we die, I'm just going to say that this map is impossible to beat without jumping, and we just move on. Alright, go, go, go. There's not quite as many this time. There's only a couple. I do want to finish the project because I did start it, right? But it's also like this is definitely testing my patience a bit. There we go. That's better. That's why I didn't get the that's why I didn't collect the wool the first time. Although I didn't die the first time either, so, you know, whatever. This is the wrong way. I wanted to go on my bridge and get to the monument so I could put the red wool on the monument. And then I've achieved my stated goal of 1 wool per stream at least. And call it for today. I'm really on the next one in this series is Legendary, and I'm really on the fence with that because Legendary is, I'm gonna say, a much better map than this one, just like design wise, but it's also fucking enormous, and it's gonna be a shit ton of work to just get through it. So I'm kind of on the fence about tackling that. You know, it's like it's a good map, but also holy fuck, it's gonna take like a year. And then on the third hand, Legendary would be the last one of the classic Super Hostile series. So I like kind of have to do it, right? It's also one that the start is going to be miserable. It's not as bad as Kaizo Caverns, but it's not great. It definitely involves punching through a lot of rocks. Yeah, but then the next one's Nightmare Realm. Legendary specifically is the end of the maps in this particular old-ass version. There's more that are after it. I was talking, it's like in Sonic Generations. You got the classic era, you got the modern era, and then you got the Dreamcast era in the middle. And Nightmare Realm's like the start of the Dreamcast era. Okay, so we are missing... Gray seems to me like it ought to be on the top part of the desert, because it's kind of early. We're missing blue and brown. I bet those are in the underground desert somewhere. And we're missing black, which is out in that fucking nightmare hellscape. But it's not in the dungeon like the red one was. It's just kind of out on the fucking floor somewhere, if I remember right. So that's just going to be annoying to find. I am going to go look on the Super Hostile wiki. Yeah, right? I thought there was only 3 left, but there was 5 left. I thought we were missing 1 over here. And then these 2, but before today. But I forgot about these 2 as well. So I am going to look on the Super Hostile wiki and just see what areas I should be looking in. Because I don't want to spend an hour fucking around in the desert and then there's nothing up there. But I did achieve the stated goal. I got this fucker. So that's going to do it for today, I think. Up and over roots.